when a patient calls to cancel their appointment, it is very important that we do our best effort to reschedule them for another appointment. There's a few reasons for this, okay? So when you pick up the phone and you talk to someone who's canceling their appointment, first of all, you want to make them aware of the cancellation policy. If it's within 24 hours, then at this moment you're going to tell them, you know, hey, it's less than 24 hours from your scheduled appointment. If we don't get you rescheduled, then you're going to be responsible for the cancellation fee, and we don't want to have to charge you that. You're kind of on their side trying to help them out. Again, like we've discussed before, we want them to get in for their appointment. We do not want to collect the cancellation fee. So you want to be on their side and help say, hey, I want to help you out. Let's get this appointment rescheduled. Otherwise, you're going to have to pay this fee. Then you find another spot for them to schedule. It has to be within that week, okay? So if someone cancels on a Friday and reschedules that appointment for the next week, it doesn't work that way. It's clearly stated in our cancellation policy, if you make up that appointment within that week, then we will not assess the cancellation fee. We really try our hardest to not assess this fee and give the patient as many opportunities as possible to avoid paying it. So you want to tell them about the cancellation policy, say we're going to try and get them in the schedule that week, and make sure that we're trying to get them in. Now, if they can't do that and they're not going to be able to reschedule that appointment, what you need to do is tell them, all right, next time you come in, we're going to have to assess that cancellation fee. If they have any questions about that, are like, well, I don't know, this seems like an emergency. You don't have to answer that. You can say, you can talk to the clinical director when you go into your office or your therapist when you come in for your next appointment. So you don't have to kind of, figure that out for them. But they have an opportunity to, plead their case more or less to the clinical director when they come in. So if they can't reschedule, you just inform them of that, but then, very importantly, make sure they have another appointment in the schedule, okay? So don't assume that they have more appointments set up. We try to book our patients out ahead of time, but you know what? You can assume that every patient who calls and cancels does not have a follow-up appointment. So I say, hey, hold on, let me take a look at your appointments coming up, and then you can confirm with them. Oh, I see. Hey, on Thursday, we've got you in at 4:30. We'll see you on Thursday at 4:30. And make sure you confirm that they know that. If they don't have an appointment in there, really importantly, you want to schedule them another appointment, okay? This is your opportunity. You're on the phone with them. It may be very challenging for us to try and track them down and get them back into the schedule. So it's very important that you take this opportunity to get them back in the schedule and keep them on their treatment plan, okay? This is something that is, again, very important. We spend a lot of time and effort trying to find people who have kind of fallen off or are not completing their treatment plan, and this is an easy place to kind of let them slip. So if you take a cancellation and they're unable to reschedule it, and you find they don't have more appointments, you have to reschedule them for another appointment. And patients may give you resistance to this, but if they're truly doing well in therapy, they want to come in for therapy, they're going to reschedule that appointment. But don't leave it out there for them to kind of decide. You talk to them, say, I'm going to reschedule you for another appointment, and make sure that they're in the books for another follow-up appointment after they cancel.